Hello, everybody. My name is Brenda Leno, and today in my presentation, I'm going to talk to you guys about the game of Fortnite. So Fortnite is a video game. It's one of my favorite hobbies, one of my favorite things to do outside of school and outside of athletics. It's just a video game I play to, relieve stress or relax. Something I just enjoy doing outside of school, hanging out with friends. If I just want to be alone, I can play Fortnite. It's just something I love doing, and it's one of my favorite hobbies. So in today's speech, I'm going to explain the main ideas of Fortnite. First, I'm going to give you a background about what Fortnite is. I'm then tell you guys about the building mechanics and the editing mechanics and stuff like that. And then I'm going to hop into a real game and show you guys kind of what Fortnite is, about when you pick a spot to land, you land and loot up and everything like that. I'm not going to drag you through a whole game, but I'll add in some clips and stuff like that to help you get the gist of what Fortnite is. So Fortnite is a highly popular game. It's a battle royale game developed by Epic Games. It was first released in 2017. It is a combination of shooting, building, and survival elements in a fast-paced game, but also a last man standing type of game. Players are dropped onto an island where they must gather resources, build structures, and battle it out in order to get the victory royale, or in other words, be the last one standing. This game features various game modes, but the most popular is the battle royale, where 100 people land on a map, gather up their materials, and try to get the win. Fortnite is known for its colorful graphics, its frequent updates, seasonal events, but also a collaboration with popular franchises and streamers and celebrities and stuff like that. For example, you can play as your favorite artist, singer, rapper, your favorite Marvel character. And I really like this feature because it kind of brings the outside world to life within the game. Like for me, I can play with you can play with Travis Scott, you can play as Captain America. I really enjoy this because other video games, there's knockoff characters, but Fortnite does these collaborations with these in order so you get that real feel. So I think that is really awesome and helps leave a great experience for the people in the fan base. Gives a reason for people to come back to the game and enjoy the game and stuff like that. Now that I kind of told you about what Fortnite is, we're going to load up into Fortnite and kind of show you what it's all about. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to boot up Xbox Cloud Gaming. This is where we're going to be playing Fortnite. I love Xbox Cloud Gaming. I love it because I can do it right on my phone or my MacBook, and I don't have to necessarily bring my Xbox, my TV, all my cords back to my house when I go home for vacation or if I just go home for the weekend. I love it. I can just do it right here. I can hook up my controller via Bluetooth with this button here, and it's all right in front of me, and it's perfect. It's perfect. All right. So now that we're into Fortnite, I'm gonna just give you a tour of what to expect and what you're gonna see when you first load up into Fortnite. So first, this is a lobby. Now we're gonna scroll down. You can see all these different type of game modes. There's game collections like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Lego Fortnite, Fall Guys, and Rocket Racing, which is basically Rocket League if you ever played it. It's kind of like Fortnite's becoming like a Roblox type game, different tycoons and just different stuff you can do, which I think is really awesome because it's free and it just gives you a lot of choice. Fortnite is made out to be a very competitive game, so all these different game modes kind of give another option from like a step down from the competitiveness and gives you some relax and some freedom and ability to have fun with your friends. So we're going to scroll down here. You can see all these different type of engaging games, popular games. There's horror games like The Terrifier or Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff like that. It's just basically a bunch of different games, which is really cool. And if you like driving games, first-person driving games, you can come on Fortnite, load it for free instead of going to the store and buying a $60 to $80 Forza game, which is super expensive, especially if you're a broke college student like me. Next, I will take you guys to the cosmetic side. Fortnite is a free game, as I mentioned. The only thing that costs money is the cosmetics in order for you to look good in game. It doesn't cost any money to be good at the game, which I really enjoy. Again, if you're a broke college student, that could hinder your ability to play. So as you see here, these are the different battle passes and cosmetic stuff you can buy. Like I said, with the collaborations, here's Snoop Dogg, for example, Juice WRLD, The Flash, Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, which is really cool. So give you a bunch of different options. I'll keep scrolling. You can see all these different things. You can pick out different songs to listen to while you wait in the lobby. You can pick different style car. You can amp up your cars or pick out a different type of shoes you like to wear. Next is the competitive side. Like I said, if you like to compete, you can make a living out of this by winning different FNCSs or cash cups. You can make money. It's really awesome now that everything is virtual. You can make a career out of playing a video game, which is cool. It lets people have the ability to do that if they're not, just if they like doing it. So next is the career stats. You can see all your stats. Like I'm right here. I'm level 1600. Not too high, but I've also been playing for a while, so it's not too bad. Next is the V-Bucks, where these are the money in-game currency that you can spend to go and buy this cosmetic items that we've seen. Now that I kind of showed you guys a tour of Fortnite and what to expect when you load up, we're going to go into a creative map, show you the basics of building and editing. So now that we have loaded up into our creative map, I'm going to show you guys the basic builds and the basic editing, and then a little bit of them applied, and I'll show you how they can be used. So these are the four main builds. So you have a little laggy. So to start, you have your wall, then your stairs, your cones, and then your flat or your so these are your four builds that you get. Although it's only four, there's different ways to edit them. So for example, I can edit your wall in half. You can edit from the corners here. You can edit the corners again. You can put a little window, and you can even make a little door, which is cool, which allows you to build a few things with your edits and stuff like that. Next is your stairs. You can edit them in half like this, or you can also flip them like this. You can rotate them. It's all depending on where you look. And stuff like that. So that's what you basically can do with these. Not as much you can do with your stairs as your walls. But now the most versatile, I think, is the cone. You can edit them as stairs. You can edit little corners. You can build big pyramids with these. I think this is the most useful build in the game. You can use them to trap your opponents under and stuff like that. Next is your floor. Pretty simple. The floor is basically just the four main corners here. Nothing too special with them. But now that I showed you guys the edits on the four main builds, I will show you guys how they can be used in the game. So the one example I'm going to show you guys is called a 90. It's a high ground. It's a high ground method. Try to get a high ground and advantage on your opponent, so you can get some shots down on them and get an advantage. So what you're going to do is you're going to place a stair like this, and you place a wall, jump. There, same thing. Wall, jump. There, wall, jump, stair. A little faster now. It's gonna look like this. See how I keep doing that, and then I look down. I'm a lot higher than where I started. So a little now. So that's just a little bit of the building. Now I'm gonna show you it included with some edits. So if you're ramping up to an opponent like this, you can put some cover like this, and then you run it up, and you can edit through this stuff. That way, your opponent cannot get any shots on you because you are blocked by this stuff here, and that allows you to turn around and get high ground on your opponent. So a little faster now. You do something like this. Like this. You see how these builds can be used in a build fight or something like this. And that's just a little quicker pace. And of course, by no means am I a very great builder editor and stuff like this. The best pros in the game have mastered skills. That's why they're the best in the game, and that really gives them advantage on normal players, is mastering these builds and these edits. So now that I have showed you the basics of a 90 and the basics for the editing, I will now bring you guys into a game and see where we land and what we can loot up. Okay, we have loaded up into a Fortnite game, and now we're in the battle. We are in the battle bus. The battle bus is what's gonna drive across the map, and you have to pick where you want to land. So we're gonna pick Greasy Grove, and we're gonna land there. Now that I'm gliding into my drop spot, I want to find somewhere to land that I think will have a weapon for me to get the gun started, game started. So I'm gonna land here on top of this gas station and pick up 2 shotguns. And now you can see I picked up some bandages. We're basically going to pick up everything at the start of the game. That way we can pick it up. Our opponent's going to have a chance to get it right away. And we'll be set in order to take on fights. We hear somebody in here. Boom, that's 1 elimination for us. These are chests that we are looting that just drop loot. You can better your items and stuff like that in order to get the best loot possible. That way you are most set to take on battles. Here I'll show you implementing building into a fight. And I'm going to heal up with this medkit. There was a guy out here. You can see the footsteps on my screen. Sees me healing. Most likely an AI. Boom. Got him. You see more bullets being fired over here, so I'm going to head that way. I like to take on the most fights possible because that's when the game is most fun to me, when it's like active. You see a guy down here. We'll rush him. He is in a fight. So we're going to third party him. Getting shot at. Right around, trying to dodge bullets. Let me see this guy here. Take him out. Then on to the next. Bullets being fired this way. I hear them. They must be up here, up on this mountain up here. So we'll run that way. Oh, a little lag spike. Got him. So he tagged me for a little bit of damage, but I'm and he got me with the rocket launcher. So basically, you see I dropped into the game, I looted up, and I went for eliminations, which that's one way to play. It's the most fun way to play for me. That way I like action in my game. I like having fun and being able to take out other people. And you can see there, that guy got me, which is completely okay. Now, hopefully he goes win so it doesn't make me look too bad. But you can see that's kind of, you land, you loot up, you take on fights, and then it's basically like that for the whole game. As a zone, like a damage zone, shrinks everybody into a small circle. That way people are forced to fight, and it creates that battle. And until last person standing gets a victory royale. So in conclusion, today I talked to you guys about my favorite hobby and pastime, Fortnite. Now that I've taught you a little bit how to play, showed you a little bit of what the gameplay is like, I hope you guys go try it for yourself or find a hobby or something you like to do and enjoy. And thank you guys so much for listening to